Welcome back, all our 40K fanatics out there. I'm DJ.
And I'm Lane.
And we are here with Tim Station to bring you another Warhammer 40K battle report. This one is a special one because we're our final preps for GT this weekend. Well, 50%. 50%.
Yeah, I am playing DeathWatch today, but I'm actually not taking DeathWatch to the GT. I'm taking Death Guard. But we decided to save our GT matchup for the actual GT itself if we happen to play each other. So I'm just running some DeathWatch.
Right. Kind of more fun that way. Don't want to play, like, I remember a lot of times in the past, some of the buddies I travel with going to GTs, doing very well, and then running into each other in round 4 or 5, and one person just kind of felt out of it, because you play the matchup so many times in practice that you're like, I know I just can't win this match. And it's a bad feeling. So instead of having that feeling for one of us on accident, mostly Lane, I just want to make sure that when we do that, it can be a good, fun, wholesome game.
That's right. We're all about being wholesome here.
That's right. No, but seriously, it all jokes aside, it is basically for that. We want to be able to have that game uninhibited. Lane already knows all my tech as it is. I don't need to give him more of an advantage because he knows all my tricks. So I at least need some surprise factor if I run into him this weekend at, what is it?
Yeah, it's
Refugee Gaming.
No, not Refugee.
I thought it was Refuge Gaming?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think I said Refugee on mine. I apologize, guys. I know the owner too. He's a friend of mine too. Oh my gosh, he's going to smack me. All right, Brandon, I deserve one smack for that. I accept it. We'll record it even. So, but Refuge Games, yeah, in Brunswick, which is right up the street from me. During the break time, I could actually come home and take a nap.
Don't do that. You will not be ready for your next game if you're shaking off the sleep.
Right. But I'm taking enough of the filler. I'm taking Necron characters. That's it. It's been locked in for a while. It's been a fun list. It's been an interesting list. It's unique. It's interesting. It'll catch people off guard. And I get to run 19 models. It'll be very easy to pack and unpack and go, here's my army. Oh, you are 21 models, 19 units. Or I look at someone and go, okay, so that's one unit there. That's 20 dudes with a character. Cool. That's my army. So let's go. And Lane, you got DeathWatch.
Yeah, so a couple months ago, I got 2 different people commented in the same week. One person said, hey, man, you should run an all Firstborn DeathWatch army. And someone else said, hey, man, you should run an all Primaris DeathWatch army. So a couple months ago, I did do the Firstborn that had Terminators and DeathWatch vets because they're Firstborn, and Devastator Centurions because they're Firstborn too. But today I'm doing all Primaris. So today's list is going to be all Primaris, and almost all of it is kill teams. All of it's DeathWatch, aside from an Outrider squad, which is just to give the Chaplain with Thief of Secrets someone to play with. So that's it. All Primaris today.
I'm glad you mentioned the comments because you reminded me of something. There was someone in the comments of my list video that complimented the fact that I could actually put my army in a case small enough to ride a bicycle to this event. That is theoretical. Here's the problem. I thought about going the complete opposite direction with that and getting like one of my hockey bags as a goaltender hockey bags that are massive, massive equipment bags, and then putting a box inside of it and a box inside of it. And so we get down to the middle of it, and then there's my army. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to carry that stuff around. But yes, that's the first place my mind went to. All right, enough. Armies. Wayne, what do you got?
There we go. All right, if you want to know more details about the data sheets, the detachments, the stratagems, all the models, and how we plan to use them in the game, please go check out our separate individual army list videos. But for a quick rundown right now, this is exactly 1,995 points of DeathWatch in the Black Spear Task Force. We do have a captain in Gravis armor with the Tome of Ectoclades. We do have a chaplain on bike with a Thief of Secrets, a librarian in Phobos armor, a lieutenant in Phobos armor, and a lieutenant with combi weapon. For our DeathWatch kill teams, we have 2 Fortis kill teams with identical loadouts. We have 2 Indomitor kill teams. One has Flamer aggressors, one has Bolter aggressors. We do have a Spectrus kill team that's got 3 Eliminators, 3 Infiltrators, and 4 Incursors. And we have the Talon Strike kill team with Plasma, Inceptors, and Jump Pack Intercessors. And then we do have a 6-man squad of Outriders. DJ, what are you bringing today?
All right, so here's my Awakened Dynasty, all character build, still needs a sweet name. For this build, it is, again, 19 units, 21 models in total, because the Silent King brings his 2 extra big rocks with him. So we got the Silent King, 2 Catacomb Command Barges, 2 Psychomancers, 2 Hexmark Destroyers, 1 with the Veil of Darkness, 2 Locust Lords with Nanoscarab Caskets, 3 Scorpek Lords, 1 of which is going to be rocking the 4-up Feel No Pain, so he can be a mini Illuminator Xeris. He's here too. 3 Plasmancers and 3 basic Necron Overlords. One thing I said in my army video that I went back and checked, because I remember I wanted to try it last time. First of all, check your list before you submit them. I submitted my list and realized that I actually switched the Catacombs over to the close combat weapons, so no more Staff of Light on them today, because that's how I submitted it. And then at first I was like, oh wow, I messed that up. And then I remember going back through it and doing some of the numbers and looking at the probabilities of where damage comes from. That's actually the better call. The Strength 5 AP2 1 damage on the Staff of Light, both combat and shooting. Really, honestly, even though I'm only getting the combat side of it where I can do damage from, the Strength 8's much better. The Strength 8 just gets me more times that I'm bringing it to your armor save and the possible dev wounds. It's a better opportunity for it. So I'm okay with it, but they're combat now. I went away from shooting.
What a happy little accident.
Yeah, happy little accident. I remember I was thinking about it last time, our last matchup, how I just kept feeling like every time I shot the Catacombs, I'm like, man, I wish I would have just hit you in combat. I feel it would have been much better there. Mm-hmm. So that was the thing. But yeah, I'm ready. I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to throw some dice for this. So you said your entire list is all Phobos for this.
Primaris.
All Primaris, the other way around.
Oh, not all Phobos. I'm not going to do it. No one asked me to run an all Phobos list.
I just did. Lane, I want to see you run an all Phobos list.
No, not going to happen.
Do I have to put it in the comment section?
No, I just told you not to put it in the comment section. I'm not doing it. Even.
That was his way of shut up and roll the dice.
That's right.
And it is even. I have 0 scouts, 0 infiltrators.
Oh, yeah, I'll have you drop first.
All right. We'll be back after deployment. Starting from the other side this week. All right. We are deployed. Lane, tell us what we're doing here today.
Oh, we are playing the glorious game of Warhammer 40,000. Today's deployment is Crucible of Battle, and today's mission is Purge the Foe. So Purge the Foe is the same as it was previously. You get 4 points if you hold an objective, another 4 points if you hold more, and at the end of the battle round, you get 4 points if you've killed the unit, and another 4 points if you've killed more than your opponents. Hold 1, hold more, kill 1, kill more.
All right. So now, as far as deployments go, like you said, Crucible, we are on corners. So I got 2 Scorpeks over here and 1 Psychomancer to play threat into that objective. We have the Silent King, Overlords, Locust Lord, single Locust Lord, Catacomb Command Barge, Plasmancers, all hanging out right in the middle here to be able to go and help this objective or move up into center. And then over here to make assault on the right objective, we have a Scorpek Lord, the 4-up Feel No Pain, his good buddy Xeris with a 4-up Feel No Pain, another Psycho, and a Locust Lord with 5-up Feel No Pain. 2 Catacombs over there. 1 Overlord's hanging out back in here. Got 1 over there. And the 2 Hexmark Destroyers are currently in Deep Strike. And hey, I got to draw notion to this. If you notice, my army is tournament ready. I'm fully painted. I am based. We're working on getting some purple. I kind of ran out of purple. Let my paint air out. But hey, we are tournament ready with this list. Yes, I got 21 models ready. Good for me. All right, Lane, what do you got?
I have more than 21 models, I will tell you what. So in Deep Strike, we just have the Talon Strike kill team. Everybody else is on the table. Of course, we are DeathWatch and the Black Spear, so we can uppy downy 2 of our units per turn with the strat. So over here, the Spectrus kill team has Infiltrate and Scout, and they give it both those to any character that's joined them, so they're joined by the Phobos Librarian. We do have the Combi Weapon Lieutenant up here. We have an Indomitor kill team ready to step into this train and shoot something if we need to. We have Fortis kill team here. They're just going to hang out, maybe do a little bit of indirect shooting and wait till later in the game. We've got the Indomitor here with the captain, so they can uppy downy. Outriders in the middle with the chaplain, with the Thief of Secrets, ready to go and get him buffed up so he's doing flat 5 damage by the end of the game. And then, of course, 1 more Fortis kill team here.
That's it. That's your entire army.
And then a Talon Strike. Oh, sorry. There's a Phobos.
That's right. I got you, little buddy. He was leaving. He just forgot all about you. I got you, little dude. Don't worry.
I didn't forget. He's just sneaky.
Exactly. All right, so first or second, what are you feeling?
Yeah, well, with DeathWatch and the uppy downies, going second's always better for me. And in Purge the Foe, it's kind of better to know how many kills you have to get a kill more. So second's probably better in this mission.
So I like my option for going first because I do have some good pockets I can move into to mount offensive later and just start to kind of mess with you a bit. But it's hard to say that this game right now is not really, really favor going second. So for that point, going second. All right. Apparently, we both really want to go second.
Try it again.
And oh man, I got the 5. You got the 6. That lane is a 6, so that means you will be going first. You do have a scout move, and that's just the 1 unit.
Well, he can scout as well.
He can scout as well. All right, so Lane's going to do his scout moves, but it's just him. It's just those 2 moves. We'll talk about those begin the movement because it's time to play the game.
After going through and pulling all the cards that you can't do turn 1, I ended up with no prisoners and sabotage. So I was going to go for it with the Spectrus here and go in and try and kill a couple of these guys. They just don't have that much damage output. I'd probably be able to get 1 if I oathed them. But I decided to kind of move them back a little bit. We took shots here at him, failed to kill him. I did oath the Plasmancer.
Correct.
Yeah. And I did kill him. DJ spent this CP to revive him. So I did get 1 kill there. I knew if I moved these guys over into here, I'd probably kill 1, maybe 2 of these characters back here. But then DJ would get to kill the Spectrus kill team and not expose these guys. So if somebody wants to come kill them, they can. They're just going to have to come out here to do it. That's it. So 4 points for the primary because we did get 1 kill for Purge the Foe. 2 points for no prisoners. Sabotage is pending. We got Combi Weapon Lieutenant here. I could have done it with this guy over here, but he does not have Lone Op, and the Silent King has Indirect, and I don't like the sound of that. So he does have Lone Op. So hopefully he survives. On to DJ's turn.
All right, so for this turn, I'm looking at Secure No Man's Land and Tempting Target. Lane chose to tempt me in the center, so that's why that Overlord, he went running out there. He's going to hang out there and try and score those points for me. Well, actually, will score those points because I had a turn. And then Xeris took this objective for me, so we will get both of our secondaries. Everything else just kind of spread out. We do have 1 unit in Deep Strike, so we kind of want to make sure that we don't have any spots here. There's a little bit here, but with how I measured out the Overlord, because it's a big 10-man unit, shouldn't be enough room to put them all in there. Just kind of covered that pretty well with everything. And then we move this score pack up. And this score pack over here, he's moving up. So we're going to try and make this charge onto these guys after the rocks shoot and try and pick up 2 dudes. Silent King's going to shoot over here and see what he can do into them. Probably not much of anything, but he's got artillery, so why not? And then everyone else just got in position for later turns. I got the 1 Plasmancer. He ran away a little bit to go cover since he already went down once. And maybe he'll come back in the game later on when we see Lane commit to some fighting with those bikes. All right, let's do some shooting. All right, so we did shooting and fighting at the same time because there wasn't very much of either. So over here, as you may notice, that Spectrum kill team, is that what it's called?
Spectrus.
Spectrum. All right, Spectrum kill team.
Spectrus.
Right, Spectrum kill team.
You got Transuranic Arquebus. Get Spectrus.
Brought to you by Cox Cable. It was
formerly Time Warner.
Formerly Time Warner, that's it. They were formerly the Time Warner Marines. Now the Spectrum
kill
Marines.
team was formerly alive.
What we did, we moved the rock. So as I said, we moved the king up just so the rocks were within 12, so they were able to shoot. They picked up 2 dudes. Not a big deal there. The Silent King shot over here. He was able to put 2 wounds onto 1 guy with his artillery, and then we shot with them. Actually, was able to pick up, I think, another guy or 2 with their bolter thing. Strength 6, AP 1 damage was pretty good in 2-1 Marines. Then we charged. One of my score packs got the big heavy 6, so he did 4 mortal wounds. And the other one added another 2 to it, so we did 6 mortal wounds right off rip. And then their combined effort of both of them and their strike profiles picked up the squad and the librarian. So that'll give us another one for Secure No Man's Land, but doesn't give us extra points. So we just get our secure, we get our tempting target, we get out without spending a command point, and good. I'd say it's a good turn 1. Let's go over to Lane.
All right, so for turn 2, I pull Cleanse and Defend Stronghold. So I got my little boys for cleansing. So we got a Phobos Lieutenant who walked out. He's going to cleanse. Combi Weapon Lieutenant going to cleanse. These guys did not go anywhere, so they're going to benefit from the heavy bonus when we shoot at this one. I oath this guy. I did pop my tome and oath the Catacomb Command Barge. and I pop my sustain for the turn. So we're just going to try and kill 4 characters or so. See how that goes. So, yeah, we just step these guys out here. The Overlord's got to die first so that this Indominator kill team that I'll be downing, they will get their +2 strength into the command barge. The bikes move forward. We basically want to kill these things, both of them in shooting, and if DJ revives one, then we can charge one in combat and finish it off in combat. That's the plan. Let's do some shooting, see what happens. So shooting, this kill team finished off the one that we did not oath. They held still, so they're getting the benefit of heavy with all their guns, so most everything was hitting on 2s anyways, so I picked him up. Between these bikes shooting and the Fortis kill team, we did kill this Scorpic Lord.
Yep.
Killed him. DJ spent the CP to reanimate him and bring him back to life. And then we did kill the Overlord in the middle here with this squad downtown. It's a long way to go, but we spent 1 CP to extend our range by 6 inches and give us the extra AP. They were able to shoot the Overlord away. And this Indominator kill team picked up the Catacomb Command Barge. Yep. So this guy is cleansing. This guy is cleansing. And we're going to do a little bit of charging now. I think we're going to charge the bikes in because it's time. It's time for the Chaplain with Thief of Secrets. We charged on in here. The Chaplain went first, of course, because the Scorpic, as he came back to life, he only had 4 wounds left. And the Chaplain on the charge is flat 4 damage, so he hit with all of his attacks. That was still the Oath one, and we got +1 to wound, so he was wounding on 2s because he was up to strength 8 due to the ability of the Outriders and the ability of Thief of Secrets. And then flat 4 damage on the attacks, only needed 1 to get through to finish him off. So we did it. Thief of Secrets has been procced. He's now flat 5 damage on the charge. Let's see if this unit survives long enough for me to take advantage of that. The Silent King is probably going to say something about that, so we'll see what happens.
He's not going to be very quiet about that one, is he?
Silent King will not remain silent very much longer. So we did score Cleanse on 2, Boop, and Defend Stronghold is pending with these boys. We should be safe there. On to DJ, sir.
For the Necron turn, we're looking at Defend Stronghold and Area Denial. So Defend Stronghold, we're already hanging out on our home field objective. So it just comes down to Area Denial, which we measured it out. Just means I need to remove him. Okay. But there's obviously a lot more work we need to do here. So we moved everything up. We got Xeris in position, Locust Lords in position. These are some long charges with the Overlords to hit that Fortis kill team. Yep, that's right. I got it right.
Yep, the little guys are Fortis, Indominators are the big guys.
So to try and get into that, won't be able to really get into the Indominators, what I really want to chew on, but at least we need to start removing some of these Marines at the middle and take back the center. Then we just kind of positioned our Scorpic Lord, got him into position for later turns of the game. We did bring in the 1 hex mark without the veil back here. This was to zone out for the rapid ingress because I didn't want Lane to... I wanted to kind of control a bit of the board. And right now, as you can see, I kind of have Lane positioned over there. Granted, he is DeathWatch, 1 CP. He picks up a unit and can teleport around the field. Go ahead and do that. I still have zone coverage going into his turn. So at least it's giving me a little bit of control over the board for 1 turn, 1 battle round. So hopefully that'll help. Silent King moved up. This Indominator kill team loves me right now because they're going to they're going to have a lot of fun into the Silent King next turn. But we don't have much of a choice. Got to remove stuff. Got to remove the bikes. So that's what we're going to be going into. And how much is the bikes in Chaplain?
How
roughly?
Many points?
Yeah, how many points is that?
The bikes are 160, and then the Chaplain, I think, is only 75.
Cool. So we might get half of the points out of the King this game. Yeah. But we did get 2 Marines, so that's a positive.
And a couple things happened. I did Overwatch this one with the Captain's ability for free, and he did get killed by the Indominator kill team.
Yep.
DJ did spend the CP to bring him back. That does give me another kill for this battle round, so I'm up to 6 kills for the battle round.
Mm-hmm. Don't think I'm going to get that back this round, so we're just going to try and make sure we at least destroy one thing. So we have 1 CP to hang out on. We did battle shock these guys, so at least they can't get armor of contempt. We used the Psychomancer and hit them, and they failed their test.
Even with the Chaplain's 5-up leadership, I still rolled a 4 on the dice, so it was a bad.
And then because I didn't want that, like I said, keeping Lane in the corner, I brought in the Hexmark with Veil, so I can pick him back up over here just to help zone out the backfield. And Lane did, in fact, rapid ingress and brought the guys down right over here.
Town Strike came in here. They do have a 10 to 12-inch move. And the plasma inceptors are assault, so they have plenty of threat range, and they won't get shot back here.
They really do. I just like the fact that I'm keeping the stuff in front of me so I can kind of try to mitigate it and do some damage and get some of these Marine bodies off the field because you outnumber me by a lot. All right, first things first, we got to shoot. So one thing I do love about this army is I really do have a very strong shooting threat that surprises people because it's a lot of characters. This is the damage we did in the shooting phase. So fired a tachyon arrow at the Indomitor. Used his ability on the Indomitor. Shot and used their mortal wound ability on the Indomitor.
Well, somebody took out the lieutenant in the middle.
Oh, you're right. Actually, that was this guy. That was this guy back here. He did 2 to him, and then the Catacomb finished him off. So they used their abilities. The Tachyon arrow that I did mention before, this Tachyon arrow, as well as the Silent King, all shot into the Indomitor kill team that was back here, and we got it down to 1 dude and the captain. So that makes me feel a lot better about moving the king up. Now, because we did that, that means we didn't put any damage into these bikes. So we're going to have to do that in the fightings. We're going to charge in there, and we're going to probably have to use precision on the king because that chaplain's got to go. If that chaplain hits us, he's going to hurt very, very bad. So that's what we're going to try and do and charge in there and see what we can make happen. All right, time to do some fighting. On this one, I'm going to steal a line out of Lane's book. We did it. So we charged. We got the Overlord in there. We used his free ability because we failed the charge. And there was really nowhere else we were going to use it because we had CP plans elsewhere. And so we charged, smacked the squad a little bit. Xeris charged, smacked the squad a little bit. And then the risky play was we did make it with this Locust Lord. He, however, was our only thing for area denial. I did decide to do the charge on a hope and a whim that because if I got the squad down to at least below 50, he'd be rerolling hits and wounds. And boy, howdy, those guys, 2 wound Marines, 2 wound Marines are really not that durable. So we were able to remove them. Being able to wound on 2s was great, and some dev wounds in there. So these guys all failed their charge. Not a big deal. We didn't need them. So good. We picked up most of the Indomitor. We did pick up the whole Fortis over here. And then as far as the bikes are concerned, we did go precision with the Silent King for 1 CP, so we could take out the chaplain. And then the rest of the damage went through, picking up a couple more bikes. So there's just 3 Outriders remaining there. Something tells me they're going to fall back. I have a feeling they're going to fall back from that combat. Just a little hint, spoiler alert. And we'll see how that goes. So we did have a good turn. We got both of our secondaries, but I think Lane definitely still scored kill more on me.
I got 6 kills this turn. You had 3.
Yeah, that would do it. So he's going to get that, and we're going to toss it over to Lane and his turn.
For this turn, I have Assassination and Overwhelming Force. I would have been so sad if I had not pulled Assassination this game. I think last time I played DJ's Necrons, I didn't pull it.
No, it was 2 games ago. You got it last time. It was 2 games ago you did.
Yeah, I went through the whole deck after we played the game, and Assassination was the last card in there. So now it's on the table here. We're playing it this turn. So, yeah, we oathed Silent King because he's got to die. He's causing too many problems here. So we oathed him. We popped our lethals for the turn. Indomitor's moving up. Talon Strike moving up. These guys passed their Battle Shock and fell back. These guys failed their Battle Shock and stay right there. These guys scooched over here just so they didn't get wrecked by Xeris on the next turn. And now we are going to shoot. Yeah, I don't have very many assets left. This Necron character list is always kind of scary because it's more efficient at killing than you think it will be. So let's see if we can do a little damage back. So it took the combined efforts of the Indomitor kill team and a Talon Strike throwing a grenade to finish off one of the Mineers, and the Talon Strike shooting and finishing off the Silent King. So we did pick him up. That was it. These guys also shot 2 and scraped a couple wounds off with the heavy bolter. These guys shot everything into this guy in the middle. Can't kill him.
And there's also going to be something at the end of your shooting phase. I'm going to trigger for a mounted unit to use a resurrection orb and heal D6. He's going to heal 6 wounds. So he was at 1 wound left. Back to full health.
Okay, well, you guys know how much I love playing Necrons. That's it. That's my turn.
That was the Fortis kill team in the back that shot at him.
Yeah.
So
that's it. So
charges?
No, I'm not going to charge anything, DJ.
You don't want to charge me?
I can't kill anything in shooting. I'm sure Zach not going to kill him on a charge. I got Assassinate for the Silent King. Overwhelming Force was a no-go there. We'll probably pitch that for a CP.
We got a good looking turn on cards here. So we got Display of Might and Recover Assets. So this Hexmark we brought down before. I was hoping that I was going to see some of lane deployment, secondaries, and stuff like that going to the late portion of the game, since I haven't seen Behind, Engage, Establish Locus, or this one, Recover Assets. So he's going to recover here. Psycho's going to recover at middle, and the Overlord is going to recover at my home field. So cool, we're going to get that for the 5 points. Next is going to be Display of Might, and that's just having more units than Lane does in the middle. These Plasmancers are going to secure that for me, because right now Lane only has 2 units that are, don't know if it's wholly within or not, but 2 units that are even touching the center, and we're going to try and fight one of them. So we have that already. Moved everybody up. This Scorpack Lord advanced, so he's not going to be able to get in the fray this turn. But then everyone else moved up, and we are just going to bring absolute hatred. You killed the king. Now feel our wrath. Everyone's going in here against this Talon Strike kill team. We did Battle Shock them from that Psychomancer hanging out in the corner, so no armor contempt for you. No funny shenanigans. We're just going to smack you.
I don't have funny shenanigans, sir. You're the one with funny shenanigans.
Xeris moved over here. I think it's kind of a lofty goal to think he's going to charge into them. So he'll probably just charge and try and fight and finish the squad off so that we don't have a straggler hanging out around here. And then over here, we don't have a big answer to these bikes. One of them's got 2 wounds left because I overwatched it last turn for free. So we're going to just try and have the Psycho and the Hexmark see if they can't pick on them until they eventually go away. That's kind of the hope there. And yeah, that's it. Let's do some shooting and see how that works. All right, so we did do a bit of good damage in the shooting phase. So Plasmancers with their mortal wounds did quite a bit to this squad, and then shot in as well. And we're able to take out all the Marines from here. And then as with the help from the Catacomb Command Barge, we were able to finish off one more dude. So, and then over here, the Hexmark shot. Unfortunately, the Hexmark brought one down to 1 wound, and then Xeris went long range with his 36 inches. Shot and was able to finish off that last wound on the bro. So we wasted, I mean, it was kind of wasting there, but a lot of good damage, a lot of heavy hits, and time to do some charges and see if we can't finish these guys off. Once again, we did it. So we charged in the Locust. Since they were under 50%, both Locust Lords got full rerolls to hit and full rerolls to wound. And they were able to pick that up before the Overlord even got to swing. So that was good. And then Xeris helped us get kill more for this turn by finishing off the squad in combat, and almost took the character down too, left him with 2 wounds. And then he hit me back and did 2 damage to me as well. So that's going to be it for the turn. We didn't charge in over here with bikes. Didn't seem like a good idea. Neither one of these guys are particularly good in combat. So that's going to be it. A great turn. We're going to be giving Lane a challenger card off that one. We got hold more, we got kill more, we got 9 points on secondaries. Very, very strong turn for the Necrons. Kick it over to the DeathWatch.
All right, so we got a challenger card. I can't do it because I have to be 18 inches away from all the other enemy units, and I don't have anything that can do that and do an action still. So, and the free strat is consolidate 6 inches, which is like dumb. Okay.
Not relevant right now. Not where you want to be seeing.
So I got secure no mans and engage in all fronts. So we're going to engage in a couple fronts, I guess. Really just going to engage in 2 fronts. So, yeah, I'm going to get tabled here in a minute, so we might as well do as much damage as we can. We're going to see if we can blast some of these guys in the middle here. So these are mounted so they cannot be brought back to life. So I oath this guy because he can be brought back to life. And we're just going to see if we can do a little bit of killing here. So these guys, up eat and down eat, and came in here. They can shoot at these guys. So we're going to try to do that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Do a little shooting. So in shooting, we did pick up this destroyer.
Locust Lord.
Locust Lord. We did kill this one as well, but DJ spent the strat to...
Haha, no, I didn't. It's 0. I targeted him for 0.
Yep, and he came back to life. And then this guy, we shot him with a Fortis kill team, just got him down to 2 because they're super hard to kill when they are toughness 6 with a 2-up, 4-up.
3-up, 4-up.
3-up, 4-up, and a 5-up feel no pain. To put 1 wound on the Psychomancer, no fun there. Yeah, so we're just going to do a little charge, and let's do a little charge and see what happens. All right, so throughout that turn, we did kill both of these guys. What are they?
Locust Lords.
Locust Lords and
Beast Overlord.
The
Regular
Overlord.
Overlord. Then Locust Lord was here with 2 wounds left. Lane charged the Overlord.
I
took
charged
him down.
Yeah, charged them.
And then piled into the Locust Lord and was able to take out both of them. I got you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. We made the charges over here. The Fortis made the charge into the Psychomancers, as did the Bikes. The Bikes lost 3 wounds from the free Overwatch from him.
And the Psychomancer's a beast, and nothing destroyed him, and he just fought them all, and then did
somehow moved out of engagement range.
Yeah.
So he died, and DJ spent the CP to bring him back to life. So he came back. So that's it. And then I used my 6-inch ludicrous pile-in to pile in here on the objective, trying to prevent DJ from controlling it. Yeah, we'll see about that because he's going to try and Psychomancer me.
And also with that Psychomancer, he's out of combat because I have to resurrect them out of engagement range as close to where they were possibly.
Yeah. So I did score Secure No Man's Land just for 1 because I don't actually control this. And it's
contested because I give the aura for +1 OC.
And I'm only in 2 fronts. So I got the 1 point for baby engage.
Big reason why I love Psychomancers is how much they can score me extra points. So, like Lane had said, he came onto this objective, which gave him OC 8. I also had OC 8 at the beginning of the turn, at the beginning of the command phase. So I chose at the beginning of the command phase to target him with one of my Psychomancers. I had both Psychomancers within range. Didn't need them. The one that was, past tense, more on that later, over here was the one that hit and took him down, or battle shocked them, so they were OC 0, and we scored for hold more this turn. So now it's time. That means they can't Overwatch, no Armor of Contempt. Good for the damage output. So now into the turn, we moved. When we moved, Lane did Overwatch for the Fortis kill team, finishing off that Psychomancer that resurrected, but he did his job. And then we just positioned these guys to do some damage over here, and then move Xeris over here to tussle with this guy. Then we shot. As you can see, most of this Indomitor kill team got smacked by the Plasmancers. Good damage from them. We did fall back with the Catacomb so we could take this objective away from Lane, and we're positioned the Scorepack Lord to charge in and do us some whooping and some walloping. This Hexmark over here did actually picked up a bike. He's been doing some decent damage into these guys, honestly. Picked up a bike, and this one's down to 2 wounds, so that's a good spot to see that. But the Fortis kill team is probably going to just say bye-bye next turn to him. All right, that is it for shooting. We just got some charges to finish off the turn. Oh, and the secondaries I'm looking at for this turn were Sabotage and Assassinate. So really, really, really hope Xeris can finish him off. And nice he's got Lone Op. He plopped in over here to get me some Sabotage points. All right, let's fight. All right, we did it. So we charged in, and we didn't finish him off. We just brought the Scorepack Lord, failed the impact damage, but was enough to smack a bunch of dudes away. So we just got the 3 aggressors to deal with. They punched back. Feel no pain was good. Put us just down to 3 wounds. Then over here, the we did it is Xeris did his job, got us Assassinate. So we're still waiting on the Sabotage points, but that's going to be it for my turn, and we'll kick it over to Lane.
Oh, my last turn, sad trombone music for the DeathWatch here because I just can't do anything. So I got extend and recover assets. I was able to recover assets with the Combi Weapon Lieutenant and this bike who did pass his Battle Shock. These guys tried to kill him because I needed to try and control an objective because I didn't control any at the start of my turn. Couldn't do any damage to him. Just nothing happening. So that's it. He bonked most of these guys away in combat. I did a total of just a couple wounds. He's got 6 left. So that is the end of my turn. On to DJ.
Okay, as you can see, this is the wrap-up of my turn. There's not very many DeathWatch remaining on the field. For this turn, we got Established Locust and Mark for Death. There's only 3 units left on the field, so I just had to destroy 1. And this Hexmark we put back here scored a bunch of points as he was going to establish Locust 2 to add to his Sabotage. So all we did, stayed in combat with the Catacomb. He went back to full health, moved the Scorepack over, and with a combination of his shooting, and then he charged in an impact damage, we removed that squad for Mark for Death. But we weren't done with that. We wanted to make sure this Hexmark finished his job. He shot, dropped the bike down to 1 wound, charged in, and actually punched him in the face to take that last wound down. So good job, Hexmark. You did it. So
I'm not tabled, I will have you know.
I was
There is
about
a
to
combi
say.
weapon lieutenant who stayed brave and strong the whole game and
He
still
did.
alive.
He has no damage to him. He's there. He's going to run back and tell his friends all about the tale of the Necron character list. And the final score, Necrons 100.
I beg your pardon?
Necron 100 to a DeathWatch 70. Beautiful, beautiful way to send off right before GT. Oh, man. Whoo-wee. Necrons. Necron's character, baby. All right, follow us over the post game, and we will talk about our reaction for this game. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.